How about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo!
You saying I did?
Yeah!
Come on!
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind.
And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please, stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEABenefits.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports. There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Takes a lot of folks to do a meet like this. Lots of volunteers, people timing, people making food. The Waukesha South staff is outstanding, and the WIAA folks are great too. So a big round of applause for all the volunteers that make this meet what it is. And now would you all please rise, join me in honoring America with the playing of our national anthem.
Broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets from the bombs bursting gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet
Good luck, swimmers. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the meet officials for this afternoon. The meet officials are referee Tom Wenzel, starter William Benson from Fond du Lac. Tom Wenzel's from Middleton, by the way. Stroke judge Dave Lemire from West Bend. Turn judge Scott Purdy from Appleton. And turn judge John C. Miller from South Milwaukee. Thank you, gentlemen. Just a couple general announcements. Upon the official's whistle, please be quiet. No flash pictures before, during, or immediately after the starts. Noisemakers are prohibited. Team personnel are reminded to remain back from the edges of the pool, the starting area, the pool sidelines, and the catwalk at the turn ends are off limits. Please keep an eye on the scoreboard for the information that you need. We'll read off state records of known events. With all that being said, let's get started. The first event is the 200-yard medley relay. This is meet 1 of 3.
Good afternoon from Waukesha South High School. It's the 100th annual WIAA Boys Swimming and Diving Championships, the Division I swimming competition. Great to have you on board on the NFHS Network along with Bill Brophy. I'm Jay Wilson. Well, Brof, last night McFarland was dominant in Division II, and more than a few people think Middleton could be that dominant team in Division I today.
Well, they are certainly the favorite. They are the defending champs. They beat Arrowhead handily a year ago, and again, the mock meets say they should be favored today, but they could get more of a challenge than McFarland saw last night in D2. Brookfield East Central got a chance to give Middleton a few thrills today. Arrowhead also in the mix. And don't forget about West Bend and Hudson. They also foresee a big day here. We've got 3 relay champions returning. We've got 2 returning champions in Andrew Hansen and Miller, and we're ready to go.
Here's the first of 3 heats of the 200-yard medley relay. Eau Claire Memorial North, Stevens Point, Appleton West Co-op, Madison West, Beloit Memorial, Bayport, Wanakee, Wauwatosa West and East, the lane assignments 1 through 8. There you see them in the lower right-hand part of your screen.
Madison West, the best seed time of this group, 139.94.
Well, the early jump goes to Wanakee as Brady Michaels, their senior, gets them off to a good start with a 23-64 50-yard split. Again, full 3 heats of 8 swimming teams. Yesterday in Division 2, we had 2 heats per event. In Division 1, we'll have 3 per event.
I think that graphic on your screen is inaccurate. That's not the 8 teams that are
correct
in this group.
Well, the times are correct, but the schools, you're right, those are Division 2 schools.
When Wanakee in lane 7 is the leader. So lane 7 has the lead, but it's Wanakee, not Sturgeon Bay in lane 7.
And now a change for the lead as Appleton West Co-op has taken the advantage. 1:16:67 their time. Wanakee now second, 1:17:48. Again, we'll compare the times, the top times of the 3 heats to determine the state champion.
Ethan Bruce trying to bring it home for Appleton West in our first afternoon. He's going to challenge.
But at the end, it's Madison West coming through with a big closing leg.
Big anchor leg by John Anderson to give the Regents the Heat 1 victory. Again, those schools on your screen are inaccurate, but West wins Heat 1. Appleton West comes in second, and Wanakee third. The championship group in Heat 1, Nolan Wygant, Hanj Coleman, Isaac Mazina, and John Anderson of Madison West.
1:39:55 was the winning time for the Regents of Madison West. And the second place time from Appleton West Co-op is 1:39:88, the only 2 schools to break 1:40 in that first heat. Okay, here comes Heat 2 of 3 in the 200-yard medley relay. The Heat 1 swimmers departing and the Heat 2 swimmers you see gathering on the swimming deck. In Heat 2, lane assignments for this Division 1 race. Verona area will be in lane 1. Hudson in lane 2. Brookfield Central East in lane 3. Badger Co-op is in lane 4. Menominee Falls in 5. Homestead lane 6. Sun Prairie West lane 7. And Waukesha South Catholic Memorial swims in lane 8. Again, this is Heat 2, 200-yard medley relay. Backstrokers begin, followed by the breaststrokers, then butterfly and freestyle, the 4 disciplines on display here in the 200-yard medley relay. Madison West, best time in Heat 1, 1:39:55.
The defending champs from Middleton will swim in Heat 3. In this group, apparently we're having some computer problems, as you noticed in Heat 1, so can't give you the updated times, but
well, we can tell you that Hudson had the best opening 50. Jarrett Mollis, a senior, went 23:50 for Hudson.
Yeah, Hudson retains the lead.
Menominee Falls was second, by the way, after that first 50.
Ben Metler in the water for Menominee Falls.
Hudson still with the lead there, 25:89 that last leg. 49:39 total, the only school under 50 seconds in this relay.
Kent Zern trying to hold on to that lead for the Raiders of Hudson.
Sun Prairie West second, 50.37.
Boy, that's a battle for the lead. 3/4 through the race.
And it's Menominee Falls barely over Badger Co-op.
Good leg by Connor Benoit to get Menominee Falls the lead. And now Brody Carlson to try to bring it home for Menominee Falls.
And here come the freestylers, and it looks like he will hang on. Yep. Oh, no, Badger, excuse me. Badger gets first, 135.89. Menominee Falls second, 136.18.
Colton Clark with a big anchor leg to get the Heat 2 victory for Badger Co-op, and the quartet of Steeler Wowell, Will Larkin, Hunter McKittrick, and then Colton Clark, who brought it home with a strong anchor leg for Badger Co-op.
Sun Prairie West was third, 136.32, and fourth goes to Brookfield Central East, 136.71. So again, Badger Co-op takes Heat 2, and they have the best time so far of the first two heats, 135.89.
And now Middleton, the defending champ, leads out the final 8 relay teams.
Earlier today in diving, Brady Hiddle of Waukesha South Catholic Memorial Jr. took that state title in Division I, just beating out Evan Arneson of Kenosha Tremper, finished second. All right, third and final heat of the 200-yard medley relay features Arrowhead in lane 1, West Bend West East in 2, DC Everest 3, Middleton in 4, Sun Prairie East 5, Neenah 6, Madison Memorial is in 7th, and Franklin is in 8th.
Middleton,
the 8th lane, excuse me.
Middleton's 134.07 sectional qualifying time. That means they're the best in this field. Again, they're the defending champs.
Bit of a different lineup this year. Last year, the winning team was Theo Wolf, Sam Wolf, Caden Van Buren, and Max Carter. This year, Van Buren and Carter are back, but Ben Cutler, Hadjushite, and Cowan Vitens are in that second half of this relay for Middleton. And off we go with heat number 3.
Middleton starts off with the tournament veteran Carter swimming the first leg.
We'll see plenty of the Wolves from Middleton as the day goes on, but neither one entered in this relay this year. Boy, look at the outside lane 8. Yeah, Franklin off to a great start, 22.96. They're the only ones under 23 seconds.
Mason Bruin doing the honors for the Sabres.
Great start for Franklin.
Jack Paul in the water now for Franklin.
Now things have changed in the breaststroke portion as lane 4, Middleton has taken charge.
Caden Van Buren took the lead for the Cardinals.
Their Big 8 conference rival, Sun Prairie East, right there as well. 47.51 for Middleton, 48.68 for Sun Prairie East.
Ben Cutler, Heiderscheit lengthens that lead for Middleton and hands off to Cowan Vitens for the anchor leg for Middleton.
Middleton 109.04 and Sun Prairie East second, 111.02. So Middleton opens up almost a 2-second advantage with 50 yards to go, and here's the finish, and it's going to be Middleton.
In record time, I do believe.
1:30.61.
That is indeed a state record.
Wow.
Breaking Madison's West mark set in 2019. But 1:30.61 gets us off to a big start in the first swim event of the day.
Yeah, and a significant win, a convincing win. 1:30.61 for Middleton. Second is Sun Prairie East, 1:32.83. So that lead stayed at about 2 seconds for Middleton. Franklin third, 1:34.30, and fourth goes to DC Everest, 1:34.66. Want to go to the awards presentation area. A very special honor as Tom Shevransky, the meet manager, and WIAA Executive Director Stephanie Hauser are presenting a very significant award to Brookfield East's Mike Rose. He was named the National Coach of the Year by the National Federation of High Schools. And Tom Shafransky will present a plaque to Mike Rose, one of the good guys and one of the very successful coaches here, and that's quite an honor. Only 23 coaches in the country received this national honor, and Mike Rose is one of them. Yeah, 4 state championships and 63 All-Americans he coached at Brookfield East.
In his role teaching AP calculus, tutoring, and leading math competitions, Rose balances a competitive atmosphere with an emphasis on teamwork and fun. His goal is to encourage students to achieve success in all areas of their high school experience. As we celebrate 100 years of the WIAA State Boys Swimming and Diving Championship, let's give Mike Rose a round of applause as WIAA Assistant Director Tom Shafransky and Executive Director Stephanie Hauser present Mike with his National Coach of the Year Award. Congratulations, Mike Rose.
And a warm round of applause for Mike Rose. Now he's checking out the other side of the arena as well.
Congrats to Mike on that surprise that his team's in contention today, and I'm sure he'd tell you he'd rather see his team win in about 3 hours than. But that is a wonderful honor and a national award. So he's among the best of the best in the country.
And we'd like to recognize at least the top 6 finishers in the diving event.
I think now we're going to hand out the awards for the diving competition, which was held this morning, and as Jay told you, was won by the hometown hero, Grady Heedle. Trains in this pool.
For Madison Memorial with 403.40 points, A.J. Beard.
Looks like we're going to have 3 of the 6 podium finishers in person. That's A.J. Beard over on the right. He's a freshman from Bell Phillips Memorial High School in Madison. He got 5th place.
In 2nd place, the senior from Kenosha Trevor with 429.05, Evan Arneson.
That's Cole Waldron of Franklin over on the left, the 6th place finisher.
D1 state diving champion with 481.35 points. He's a junior from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial, Grady Heddle.
Hiddle had a big finish. His last 2 dives were both over 50 points. In fact, his second to last dive was 58 points, which really secured the victory for the junior from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Now they're trying to get him to wave at the other side of the crowd. Brady didn't think that was such a great idea.
We got a full house here.
We do.
And it's a little warm here. So that's the way it should be at the state meet. But they say you can get about 1,500 people in this pool, and I'm not going to argue with them. It's jam-packed.
And capacity standing room only outside the lap pool on the left side down there. Okay. All right, we'll keep our computer system's having a little bit of a hiccup. We're working on that. So we'll give you the updates as best we can until things are rectified, and we hope they'll be straightened out soon. They typically are. Okay, we go now to the 200-yard freestyle. First of 3 heats, Braden Haversack, a junior from Watertown's in lane 1. Matthew Baumans, a junior from Arrowhead in 2. Gabriel Cheng, sophomore, Franklin, lane 3. Eli Christowiak, a junior from Sun Prairie East in 4. Lane 5, Matthew Golden, a senior from Bell Phillips Memorial. Lane 6, Carter Tiban is a freshman from Bayport. Lane 7, William Keenan, sophomore, Marquette University School. And Aiden Donovan, a senior from Beloit Memorial, is in lane 8. Heat 1, 200-yard freestyle.
Christowiak of Sun Prairie East has the best qualifying time at 146.78. We'll have a new champion as Nick Chiravisi from Middleton has graduated.
24:03, Braden Haversack, lane 1. Early lead. Again, most people will watch the center of the pool, but you can certainly post a great time and perhaps get on the podium from one of the outside lanes as well. It's happened. We had a state winner from the second heat, which many think is the slower heat, and doesn't happen very often, but it can happen in any one of the 3 heats where you can podium or win it depending on your time. Braden Haversack continues to lead. He's in lane 1, bottom of your screen, but now looks like lane 7, William Keenan had a good little stretch there. Yep, Keenan takes the lead over Matthew Golden from Bell Phillips Memorial.
Keenan's a sophomore from Marquette, getting a challenge from Golden, a senior.
Here they come for the final strokes in Heat 1, 200-yard freestyle. Keenan trying to hang on, and the Marquette Hilltopper does it. 144.93 for William Keenan to take the first heat. Second is Carter T-Bond from Bayport. Third, Matthew Bauman, Arrowhead, and Matthew Golden of Bell Phillips Memorial slipped to 4th. Braden Haversack slipped to 5th. So Keenan's target time is 144.93.
And only one of the next 8 swimmers did that in sectional qualifying. So that's a nice time by Keenan.
Yeah, it is. And again, he was in lane 7, so you want to look at the big picture sometimes to see what's happening. All right, here's the second heat. Aiden Terrazas is a freshman from Sheboygan North Kohler, lane 1. Ben Gilbert, a freshman from Kenosha Indian Trail, in 2. Lane 3 is Dean Amble, sophomore, Arrowhead. Lane 4, Noah Van Zwiedem, junior, Homestead. Lane 5, Ben Wozniak, senior, Milwaukee King Co-op. Lane 6, Logan Lopnow is a freshman from Brookfield Central East. Walter Billmeyer, sophomore, Verona area. And lane 8, Aiden Olson, junior, Madison West. Those are the swimmers in Heat 2.
Van Zudem from Homestead, best qualifying time here, 143.65. That is better than the time that Keenan posted in winning Heat 1. Keenan overshaped better than 2 seconds off his qualifying time.
No. We had 4 state records in Division 2 yesterday. One of them in this event is Jack Sullivan of Nicolet. Set a state record in winning the 200 free, 137.80.
It was Sullivan's 8th or 4th straight win in this event. Only 7 other swimmers in state history, D1 or D2, have ever done that.
This is the Division 1 race, the second heat. And William Keenan of Marquette University School, 144.63, best time out of Heat 1. Here, Noah Van Zwiedem of Homestead, 23.26 after the first 50 leads.
And Van Zwiedem maintains that lead as they're about halfway home.
At the halfway mark, Van Zwiedem, 49.06. Ben Wozniak, Milwaukee King, 49.93, the only 2 swimmers under 50 seconds at the 100-yard mark. Van Zwiedem continues to hold a solid advantage. Wozniak trying to trace him down. 3/4 through. 1:15.75 for Van Zwiedem. 1:16.55 for Wozniak. "25 yards to go. Looks pretty much the same it's been for the last 50 yards or so. Van Zwiedem leading Wozniak, and at the touch, it's going to be Noah Van Zwiedem leading really wire to wire, 142.55. Second goes to Wozniak, 143.14.
Wozniak had a real burst there at the end, but he couldn't catch Van Zwiedem, who, as you said, led from the get-go and posts a time 2 seconds better than the Heat 1 winner, William Keenan.
Those are the top three finishers there. The guy at the top that just jumped out was Dean Amble of Arrowhead. He finished third, 1:43.49. So Van Zweedam has the best time out of the first two heats, 1:42.55.
And 7 of the 8 participants in Heat 1 have better times than that 1:42.55. So you would think the winner will come out of Heat 3.
Indeed. We shall see. Waiting for the entrance of the Heat 3 swimmers. I'll tell you that our swimming officiating crew, referee is Tom Wenzel from Middleton. The starter is William Benson from Fond du Lac. Stroke judge Dre Blumier from West Bend. Turn judges are Scott Herding of Appleton and John C. Miller of South Milwaukee. And now the swimmers for Heat 3 are making their entrance. They include lane 1, Dawson Walters, sophomore, West Bend East West. Lane 2, Finn Nelson, sophomore, Hartford Union Slinger. Lane 3 is Alec Heinrich from Bell Phillips Memorial, junior. Lane 4 is Andrew Hansen, the senior from Hudson. Lane 5, Carter Jewell, junior, Muskego. Anakin Fisher is a senior from Arrowhead in lane 6. Trevor Nicodemus from Sun Prairie East is a senior in lane 7. And lane 8 is Jackson Esteves from Middleton is a senior. That's their lineup for Heat 3.
And it's just been announced that the starter is going to be a short delay here. There's some computer problems, I believe. You've seen that affect our broadcast. And anyway, meet officials now have asked the participants here in Heat 3 after they approach the starting gate to back off and get a rest. And that's got to be tough for these kids.
You can see the big scoreboard behind the starting blocks has gone dark.
So we wait. Another group, Andrew Hansen of Hudson, has the best seed time. Carter Jewell of Muskego just 1400s behind, 1400s to a second behind Hansen's sectional qualifying time of 1:38.3. But with the uncertainty in how long this delay is going to be, why don't we take a break and tell you you're watching coverage of the Division I championships at the WIAA's 100th State Swimming and Diving Championships.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
I get her, not solo.
You saying I did it?
Yeah,
Come on, what's wrong with you?
Okay, now we're ready to go at the third and final heat of the 200-yard freestyle. Again, Walters from West Bend West East. He's in lane 1. Lanes 2 through 8 include Nelson from Hartford Union Slinger, Heinrich from Mel Phillips Memorial, Hanson from Hudson, Jewell from Muskego, Fisher from Arrowhead, Nicodemus from Sun Prairie East, and Estevez from Middleton. Andrew Hanson of Hudson will swim at the University of Wisconsin. He broke the state 500 freestyle record by 3 full seconds last year, and he will now go for a title in his senior season in the 200 free.
He was third in this event a year ago, fourth in both 22 and 21. So he is tournament tested, and as Jay said, he's the defending state champ in the 500.
The guy next to Hanson, Carter Jewell, is in familiar surroundings. He swims for the Waukesha Express swim team, and this, of course, their home pool at Waukesha South.
And you'll see Jewell and Hanson stage the rematch in the 500 here in about half hour, 45 minutes.
Hanson getting a little push from lane 1. Dawson Walters from West Bend West East had a pretty good start there. Hanson, though, at the lead at 22:18 for the first 50. Now Walters has dropped off a bit in lane 1, but Hanson stretches that lead just a bit. Hanson 46:06. Second is Finn Nelson from Hartford, 48:77.
Nelson's a sophomore, giving the senior Hanson a run for his money.
Check that, Jewell was second, 48:13. But there's no doubt that Hanson is in control of this race so far. 1:11:08 for Hanson. 1:12:93 for Jewell. Alex Heinrich hanging in there, 1:13:16 through 3/4 of the 200 free.
It's Jewell and Hanson in the middle of the pool.
Hanson is going to win it. 1:36:93. 1:36:93, the winning time for Hanson.
The second fastest time in D1 history. Only Paul DeLakis of Eau Claire Memorial and North 8 years ago, 2016, had a faster time than the 1:36:93 posted by Andrew Hanson.
There's your top three. The guy in the middle getting out of the pool is Andrew Hanson first. Carter Jewell of Muskego at the bottom is second, 1:37:86, and third is Alec Heinrich from Bell Phillips Memorial in Madison. And that's how they finished the 200-yard freestyle. So congratulations to Hudson senior Andrew Hanson, the winner of the 200 free, 1:36:93. 200 individual medley coming up after awards for the 200 medley relay.
And these are the top 6 finishing teams for the 200-yard medley relay. In 6th place, Arrowhead, Matthew Bowden, Tanner Hanson, Alan Steinlock, and Mateo Hauser. In 5th place, West Bend West and East, Andrew Gundrum, Weston Pepper, Dawson Walters, and Wesley Ali. In 4th place, DC Everest, Will Van Erman, Adam Swedlin, Keaton Barwick, and David Mayer. In 3rd place, Franklin, Mason Brewer, Jack Paul, Enzo Velasco, and Gabriel Chen. In 2nd place, Sun Prairie East, Kobe Zander, Trevor Nicodemus, Bennett Rocks, and Eli Koskowiak. And in 1st place, with a new state record of 1:30.61, and the new state champions, team from Middleton, Max Carter, Sam Wolf, Kate Van Buren, and Colin Vitex. Congratulations, gentlemen.
All right, our next event is a 200-yard individual medley. We're going to have 3 heats. First heat, lane 1, Luke Azolina, junior from Bayport. Ethan Paschalk is a freshman from Appleton West Co-op. Lane 3 will be open. Lane 4 is Gabe Secker, junior from Eau Claire Memorial North. Lane 5 is Padraig Donnelly, sophomore, Marquette University School. Sam Giese, junior, Belfelsh Memorial, lane 6. Lane 7 is Eric Standarski, a sophomore from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. And Daniel Nemesh, freshman, Marquette University, will swim in lane 8. Again, lane 3 will be open in heat 1 of the 200-yard individual medley. Clean start it is for heat number 1.
James Secker of Eau Claire with the best seed time, 2 minutes, 0.48 seconds. And you can see our technical issues have been resolved.
Yep.
Thanks to the diligence of our producer, Kevin Brownton.
He's a good one.
And the IT staff here at the Waukesha South Pool.
The sequence of strokes in the individual medley: butterfly, backstroke, breaststroke, freestyle. We're in the backstroke right now. And you see that Gabe Secker, the only sub-26 swimmer through the first stroke. Secker from Eau Claire Memorial North. And it looks like Secker will have the lead after the backstroke portion. 56.06 his time. 56.69, Luca Azolina from Bayport, lane 1 is second. Now the breaststroke.
Both Secker and Azolina are juniors. In fact, there's not a senior in this field in heat 1.
Yeah. Only one finisher in the top 10 from last year is swimming in this event this year. Secker again touches first. His second place runner is Sam Giese from Bell Phillips Memorial. Secker was 1:30.85 at the 3/4 mark. Giese was 1:31. Now they head for home. Here comes Secker. Pretty much wire to wire, getting a late push. But Secker wins it 2 minutes flat. Sam Giese holds on for second, 2 minutes 63 hundredths. Third is Ethan Paschalk, Appleton West Co-op, 2:01.53. So again, Secker best time right on the screws, 2 minutes exactly.
48 hundredths of a second better than his seed time.
And here we go. This is heat number 2.
There's your winner, Gabe Secker. All right, here come the swimmers for the second heat. 200-yard individual medley. Caleb Montgomery, lane 1, freshman Bayport. Lane 2, Weston Keppert, junior, West Bend East West. Lane 3, Will Van Erman, sophomore, DC Everest. Lane 4, Nolan Wygant, junior, Madison West. Lane 5, Mason Wendt, senior, Muskego. Lane 6, Cam Spredeman, Sun Prairie West, sophomore. Lane 7 is Andrew Gundrum, sophomore, West Bend East West. And lane 8 is Grayson Newman. He's a junior from Verona area.
Lane 6 is Sun Prairie West.
Wygant with the best seed time, the junior from West, went 157.92 in sectional qualifying.
Team race last year, Middleton, as we said, won with 288 points. Arrowhead was second with 211. This year, only 2 individual champions return. Andrew Hansen, we saw him. I mentioned the 500 free last year. We'll see Abram Mueller from Madison West try to defend his 100 breaststroke title. Off we go with the second heat.
6 of the 8 swimmers in this field had better sectional qualifying times than the 2 minutes posted by Secker in winning heat 1.
And first touch here goes to Cam Spredeman, 24.64, but Weston Keppert is right there. Andrew Gundrum is right there. They're all under 25 seconds for the first 50 yards. Let's see who's got the strong backstroke. Looks like Andrew Gundrum of West Bend West East might be the king of the backstroke in this field. And Gundrum touches first. Will Ehrman had the best backstroke split, 27.91. But Gundrum, the overall leader right now, 53.19 at the halfway mark. Trying to better the 2 minutes flat of Gabe Secker out of Heat 1. Gundrum in lane 7 continues to hold on to the lead, but a narrow one. 128.82 for Gundrum. 129.34 second for Will Van Ehrman of DC Everest. Now the freestyle. Final 50. Can Gundrum hang on to that lead in lane 7?
Looks like the action in the middle of the pool.
Yep. Matt Wygant from Madison West with a push. And, he got edged out by Will Van Ehrman of DC Everest. Just edging Wygant by 0.13 to win the heat. Gundrum held on for third out in lane 7. And Weston Keppert, West Bend West East, fourth. And winning time for Will Van Ehrman is 1:57.02.
So that's the time the next 8 will try to beat. Hosted by Van Ehrman, sophomore from DC Everest. We were told to keep an eye on those DC Everest folks. And sure enough,
for good reason.
Van Ehrman with the heat win.
All right, third and final heat of the 200 IM. Luke Dennison Weiger, sophomore, Brookfield Central East, lane 1. Ryan Wanner, freshman, Waukesha West Mukwonago. Lane 3, Brady Michaels, senior, Wanakee. Lane 4, Sam Wolf, sophomore, Middleton. Lane 5, Jack Paul, junior, Franklin. Lane 6, Brady Winepa is a junior from Hudson. Tyler Van Gompel, a junior from Appleton West Co-op, is in 7. And Tanner Hansen, a junior from Arrowhead, is in lane 8.
Sam Wolf's the guy to watch in this event. He came in 4th or 3rd here a year ago. But the sophomore has a seat time which is 4 seconds quicker than the next fastest competitor.
And Wanner is a familiar name here in swimming circles around Waukesha. Remember Olivia Wanner, Waukesha West Catholic Memorial, won a couple of state titles last November. She's going to swim at University of Minnesota. Both Ryan and Olivia swimming for the Waukesha Express team here at their home pool. All right, Van Ehrman's 1:57.02 is the target. Sam Wolf, the only top 10 finisher in this event last year, back this year, he finished 3rd. Lance Johnson of Arrowhead was the winner last year, the senior from Arrowhead. Wolf hoping to get Middleton's second event win of the day. They took the 200 medley relay. Wolf did not swim in that relay championship. He's concentrating here on the 200 IM. And he's off to a strong start. Sam Wolf showing the way right now. 50.03 for Wolf. Check that. Wolf was in that first relay. He swam the second leg of that 200 medley. So thank you, bro. Yeah, the original lineup we had did not have Wolf in it.
Yeah, they changed the lineup.
They changed
right
it at the end. Yeah.
And Wolf got a medal because of it. He's looking for another one right here. and has a sizable lead.
121-34 the lead. 123-41 Jack Paul is second. Sam Wolf trying to put the finishing touches on a state championship swim in the 200-yard individual medley. And he will do just that. Sam Wolf of Middleton wins it. 147-94. Second place goes to Jack Paul from Franklin. Third is Ryan Warner, Waukesha West, McWanago. Fourth is Brady Michaels from Wanakee. But Sam Wolf, the Middleton Cardinal, is your winner of the 200-yard IM.
Yeah, Wolf is just a sophomore, so get ready to hear that name a lot later today and in future years.
He took about a second and a half off his qualifying time, so good swim for Sam Wolf. Second event win of the day for the Middleton Cardinals. Getting ready to award the 200 freestyle medals and the podium, and then we'll be back with the 50 freestyle on the NFHS network.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000.
And these are the top 6 finishers for the 200-yard freestyle. In 6th place, a sophomore from Hartford Union and Slinger, Finn Nelson. In 5th place, a senior from Middleton, Jackson Estevez. In 4th place, a senior from Arrowhead, Anakin Fisher. In 3rd place, a junior from Madison Memorial, Alex Heinrich. In 2nd place, a junior from Muskego, Carter Jewell. And in 1st place, with a winning time of 1:36.93 seconds, the senior from Hudson and the new state champion, Andrew Hansen. The next event is the 50 freestyle. This is heat 1 of 3, the 50 freestyle.
Our next event is the 50-yard freestyle. 3 heats coming up, and then, by the way, after this event, we'll have a 20-minute break before our next event. Let's go to heat 1. John Olajos is a sophomore from Verona area. Eric Howe is a freshman from Brookfield Central East. Ryan Chen, sophomore, New Berlin West Eisenhower. Ben Cutler, Heiderscheit, sophomore, Middleton. Colin Vitens, senior, Middleton, lane 5. Lane 6 is Franklin Meyer, senior from Burlington Co-op. And lane 7 is Kyle O'Connor, a freshman from Homestead. And Sean Leibel is a sophomore from Greenfield Co-op in lane 8.
Cutler Heiderscheid with the best qualifying time at 22:02, but things happen fast here. We'll have a new champion. Jack Madoc of Middleton won the championship last year, set a state record of the process at 1961.
Okay, here we go with the first of 3 heats. You figure they'll run in the 22-second area, maybe even a little below that, as times typically get a little better with the intense competition here at State. Keep an close eye on those Middleton swimmers as they can score points out of this heat as well. It's a quick one, down and back, and the winner is John Olajos, lane 1 from Verona area. Cutler Heiderscheit is second from Middleton. Olajos goes 21:53. Second is Heiderscheit, 21:64. Third, Ryan Chen, New Berlin West East.
So the surprise winner on lane 1 saved 68 hundredths of a second off his qualifying time, and he looks happy.
Yeah.
He looks surprised.
A little surprised. I would say that's right. I said New Berlin West East is New Berlin West Eisenhower, of course. So Olajos sets the mark. Now heat 2. Jake Sanborn, junior, Verona area. Lane 2, Colton Clark, sophomore, Badger Co-op. Lane 3, Landon Drapp, senior, Verona area. Lane 4 is Tom Bergen, a senior from Brookfield Central East. Lane 5 is Eric Petrowski, senior from Chippewa Falls McDonald Catholic. Lane 6, Cole Johnson, senior from Madison West. Lane 8 is Mateo Hauser. He's from Arrowhead, a senior, and Caden DePaz is a senior from Green Bay Southwest Co-op. That's the field, lanes 1 through 8, heat 2, 50-yard freestyle.
You saw Lajos shaking his head, making a face. I think that was for the benefit of Sanborn and Drapp, his teammates. We're going to have to try and beat his time here in lane 2. Cole Johnson in lane 6 is going to go to St. Thomas and swim next year. Bergen has the best qualifying time at 21:53.
And here we go with heat 2. We've got a team score update in just a moment at the end of this race. Early on here, this is event number 5 of 12. Bergen finished 3rd here last year, or 7th here last year, and Bergen wins the heat 20-89. Brookfield Central East, Tom Bergen, the win. Second goes to Cole Johnson from Madison West. Third goes to Jake Sanborn, Verona area. There's your winner, Tom Bergen.
Nice time. Only 3 in heat 3 have bested that in sectional qualifying. So Bergen posts a real nice time.
Yeah. Again, he was 7th last year, trying to improve on that in 2024. There's the swimmers in heat 3. Max Carter, sophomore, Middleton, lane 1. Keaton Barwick, junior, DC Harrison 2. Lane 3 is Brady Moore, junior from Racine Case Co-op. Lane 4 is Spencer Steluka, senior from Oregon. Lane 5 is David Meyer, senior from DC Evers. Lane 6 is Drew Gardhoffner, junior, Nina. Lane 8 is Etienne Dolezal, Bell Phillips Memorial. And lane 8 is Caden Van Buren, sophomore from Middleton.
DeLuca was the runner-up a year ago. He's got the best qualifying time at 20.73. And Sluka, Brady Moore of Racine, and David Mayer of DC Everest all posted qualifying times faster than the 20.89 that Bergen did in heat 2.
Spencer Steluka has qualified for state all 4 years of high school. He recently rolled an ankle while playing volleyball, but he's okay and good to go, and he's one of the favorites after his second place finish last year. You see Middleton Cardinals swimmers at both edges of the pool, lanes 1 and 8, Carter and Van Buren. Margin of error so slim in the 50. Need a quick start, need a great turn, and need a strong finish. Who's going to have the best of all those today? Lane 5, David Meyer putting on a push. And David Meyer, DC Everest, is your winner. 20.34. Second place is Steluka again, 20.6. Brady Moore, he's from Racine Case Co-op, gets third, 21 flat. And Keaton Barwick of DC Everest is fourth at 21.04. How about David Meyer of DC Everest?
That's the sixth fastest swim in D1 history. And again, you can't call it a surprise. He had the second best seat time, but he comes out of lane 5 to win the event and give DC Everest, the dark horse in this field, 20 points.
Yeah, that's been pretty good advice you got there. Very impressive. Okay, so we're going to have the awards for the 200 individual medley, and then again that 20-minute break. So we'll go to the PA announcer for the 200 individual medley, and then we'll return with more swimming action at the 100th WIAA Boys Swimming and Diving Championships from Waukesha South High School on the NFHS Network.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
All right, we're having some technical difficulties with the music. Let's just walk them out. These are your top 6 finishers for the 200-yard individual medley. All right, here we go. In 6th place, a junior from Arrowhead, Tanner Hansen. In 5th place, a junior from Hudson, Brady WIAA.
High school sports.
4th place, a senior from Wanakee, Brady Michaels. In 3rd place, a freshman from Waukesha West, Vermont, Ryan Wanner. In 2nd place, a junior from Franklin, Jack Paul. And in 1st place, with a winning time of 1:47.97 seconds, the sophomore from Middleton, and the new state champion, Sam Wolf. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Our break is concluded. It's back to swimming action. Event number 6, the 100-yard butterfly. 3 heats. Heat 1. Lane 1, Alan Steinledge is a junior from Arrowhead. Ben Dankert, a senior from Bell Phillips Memorial, is in lane 2. Lane 3, Cam Spredeman, sophomore, Sun Prairie West. Lane 4 is Keaton Barwick, a junior from DC Everest. Lane 5, Mason Wentz, senior, Muskego. Lane 6, Julian Courtwright is a junior from Wauwatosa West East. John Brostowitz, sophomore, Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. And Dominic Azolina, senior, Bayport, lane 8. That's the field of 8 for Heat 1 of the 100-yard butterfly.
Barwick's 52.63 is the best seed time. He's a junior from DC Everest.
We'll have a new champion this event. Last year, senior Stuart Seymour of Brookfield Central East was the winner, 47.62 seconds. Clean start to Heat 1 of the 100 fly. Keaton Barwick in lane 4 from DC Everest, his brother Camden, you might remember. All-American swimmer at UW-Stevens Point after his high school career. And looks like Keaton's off to a solid start here, 26.93 at the first 50. He has the lead. About a half a second advantage. Let's see if Barwick can finish up with a heat win here. Now he's getting some pressure from lane 7, John Brostowitz. And Brostowitz touches first. So, John Brostowitz finishes strong, and the Waukesha South Catholic Memorial swimmer takes the heat 51.61.
Brostowitz, just a sophomore, gets the Heat 1 victory.
Julian Courtwright, Wauwatosa West East, was second. Barwick of DC Everest was third, and Steinledge of Arrowhead was fourth.
That's a nice time. No one in the Heat 2 had a better sectional qualifying time than the 51.61 posted by Brostowitz in his home pool.
Yeah, and he came from behind. Great swim for the sophomore from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. So Brostowitz sets the early mark at 51.61, and these Heat 2 swimmers will try to beat it. Cowan Vitence, senior, Middleton, lane 1. Steeler Walwell, freshman, Badger Co-op. Lane 3 is Hunter McKittrick, sophomore, Badger Co-op. Lane 4, Max Drake, sophomore, Val Phillips Memorial. Jarrett Mallis, senior, Hudson, lane 5. Lane 6, William Gargalack, senior, Stevens Point. Lane 7, Connor Benoit, junior, Menominee Falls, Hamilton. And Silas Toppy is a senior from Homestead, lane 8.
Best qualifying time of this group is Max Drake. Drake's a sophomore from Madison Memorial. He went 51.99, but that Brostowitz time of 51.61 got a chance to get him on the podium.
Yeah, that's good to get these guys' attention, that's for sure. There are the swimmers for the second heat of the 100 fly. Third and final heat to follow, of course. Let's see where they stand at the halfway mark here of Heat 2. Hunter McKittrick, Badger first, 23.84. Max Drake, Val Phillips Memorial right there, 23.99. Going to be a tight finish, as you would suspect, in a 100-yard race. Who's going to get there first? Looks like Drake from Val Phillips Memorial. He will win it. Max Drake, 51.02. So that lowers the time again from Heat 1. Second is Cowan Vitence, Middleton, 51.82. And third, Connor Benoit, Menominee Falls, Hamilton, 51.83. Mac Drakes pushes the envelope a bit for everyone. Madison Memorial, one of the most successful programs in the 100-year history of WIAA. 90 state champions for Memorial. 16 state team titles. Let's see if Drake's time can hold up to get another one, but he's looking at a whole bunch of good swimmers taking the deck right now. Dom Garcia in Heat 3 will be in Lane 1. He's from Greenfield Co-op. Bennett Bratz is senior from Sun Prairie East, Lane 2. Lane 3 is Noah Van Zwiedem, is junior from Homestead. Abram Mueller, a senior from Madison West, Lane 4. Caden Van Buren, and he's a sophomore from Middleton. Dawson Walters, a sophomore from West Bend West East, is Lane 6. Mason Brune, a senior from Franklin's in 7. And Lane 8 is Tony Peters, a senior from Middleton.
6 of these 8 swimmers posted better sectional times than Drake's 51:02, which is the best time posted in the state meet this year. Abram Mueller going to Stanford next year. You'll see him later. Mueller's the defending champ in the 100 breaststroke, but he's got the best qualifying time here at 49.22.
Mueller was second in this event last year. Mueller in the center of the pool with that distinctive Madison West yellow swim cap with the blue letters that has been such a staple for a long time here at the state swim meet. And Mueller's leading the way here. Getting a push from Caden Van Buren of Middleton. 22:57 for Mueller, 22:75 for Van Buren. So those two have separated a little bit from most of the rest of the field. Although Mason Brune of Franklin is hanging in at 23:30. And Bennett Bratz 23:17. But Abe Mueller, he's looking strong, and Abram Mueller gonna win it. 48:59 for Mueller. Second place goes to Caden Van Buren of Middleton, 49:71. Third is Mason Brune from Franklin, 49:81. And Noah Van Zwiedem of Homestead, fourth, 49.82.
Oh, 2 swimmers from the Big 8 Conference. Mueller from Madison West, Van Buren from Middleton go 1-2 in the 100 butterfly.
So the Stanford recruit posts a state championship swim in the 100 butterfly, 48.59 seconds. Our next event coming up, the 100 freestyle after the awards for the 50 freestyle.
Fifth place, Arrowhead is 64. Third place.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
And here are your top 6 finishers for the boys 50-yard freestyle. In 6th place, a sophomore from Middleton, Max Carter. In 5th place, a junior from DC Everest, Keaton Barwick. In 4th place, a junior from Racine Case Co-op, Brady Moore. In 3rd place, a senior from Brookfield Central and East, Tom Bergen. In 2nd place, a senior from Oregon, Spencer Staluka. And in 1st place with a winning time of 20.34 seconds, he's a senior from DC Everest and the new state champion, David Mayer. And the next event is the 100-yard freestyle. This is heat 1 of 3.
And we have passed the halfway mark of this Division I Swimming and Diving Championship. Event number 7 is the 100 freestyle. 3 heats. Heat 1 features Carter T-Bond, freshman from Bayport. Lane 2, Henry Williams, senior Hartford Union slinger. Lane 3, Evan Lederer, junior of our own area. Lane 4, Ryan Chen, sophomore, New Berlin West Eisenhower. Kyle Connor is a freshman from Homestead in lane 5. Caden DePaz, senior, Green Bay Southwest Co-op in 6th. Lane 7 is Nathan Ivins, junior, Lacrosse Logan Co-op. And lane 8 is Noah Stanford, junior, Greenfield Co-op.
Best seed time posted by Chan of New Berlin West Eisenhower, 48.57 of this group. Since we're about halfway through the event, as you mentioned, let's take a quick look at the team scores. Middleton has made a statement. They have 143 points. They have a sizable lead over Franklin with 81. Madison Memorial was 77. DC Everest was 75.5. West Bend Co-op 72. Arrowhead 64. Sun Prairie East 59, and Madison West in a tie with Hudson and Brookfield Central East with 41 apiece. So Middleton was the favorite, and they have acted like the favorite and jumping out to a pretty good lead in the first half of the meet.
We sure have. A couple of event wins for the Cardinals of Middleton, 200 medley relay, and Sam Wolf in the 200 IM. Meanwhile, the swimmers in the pool for the 100 free. Heat 1, there you see the times as Ryan Chen shows the way through the first half for New Berlin West Eisenhower. Let's see if he can hang on to it. Chen will win it. 48.07 for the sophomore. Second place goes to Nathan Ivins. He's from Lacrosse Logan Co-op, 48.23. And third, Henry Williams, Hartford Union slinger, 48.67. Oh, good swim there for Ryan Chen of New Berlin West Eisenhower.
And here we go, heat number 2, 100-yard freestyle.
Getting some congratulations from everybody. All right, here's heat number 2. Ian Leonard's a senior from Muskego in lane 1. Charlie Zimba, junior from Beloit Memorial, lane 2. Lane 3 is Landon Drapp, senior from Verona area. Lane 4 is Colby Zander, junior of Sun Prairie East. Cole Johnson, the senior from Madison West, lane 5. Lane 6 is Jake Sanborn, junior from Verona area. Lane 7 is Ben Cutler Heiderscheid. He's a sophomore from Middleton. And lane 8 is Tanner Trustum, sophomore from Neenah.
Zander with the best seed time of this group at 47.51. 7 of the 8 swimmers have posted a better sectional qualifying time than Ryan Chen did in winning Heat 1. That time to beat again, 48.07.
Seniors were pretty dominant in this race last year. Jack Maddock from Middleton was the winner, 43.74, and Tyler Hansen of Arrowhead, also a senior, finished second. So we'll have lots of new faces on the podium. And here comes Heat 2 of the 100 free. Had clean starts all weekend here, both Division 2 and Division 1. Colby Zander from Sun Prairie East, although Jake Sanborn giving him a push. Yeah, Sanborn. Well, Zander 22.37, Sanborn 22.57, and then Cole Johnson 22.62. So they're tightly bunched all across the pool. Going to be a tight finish here. See if Zander can hang on against Johnson. And Colby Zander does just that. Cutler Heiderscheid from Middleton snuck into second out in lane 7, 47.29. And then Cole Johnson of Madison West was third at 47.37.
Nice swim by Zander, and he was pushed by Johnson in the eventual second place finisher Heiderscheid from team leading Middleton.
So Zander's 47.17 is the best out of the first 2 heats.
And all but one of the upcoming group has bested that in sectional qualifying.
Yeah, there's some talent in the pool for Heat 3. Etienne Dalazal from Vel Phillips Memorial is a senior in lane 1. Lane 2, Logan Lopnow, freshman, Brookfield Central East. Lane 3, Spencer Steluka, senior from Oregon. Lane 4 is Sam Wolf, the sophomore from Middleton. Lane 5, David Mayer, senior from DC Everest. Lane 6, Brady Moore, junior, Racine Case Co-op. Lane 7, Tom Bergen, Brookfield Central East. And Eric Petrowski is a senior from Chippewa Falls McDonald Catholic.
Earlier today, Wolf won the 200 IM. He's in lane 4 with the best seat time at 45.51. And earlier today, David Mayer of DC Everest, the dark horse we were told about by Phil McDade. We better give Phil credit for tipping us off to DC Everest. But anyway, Mayer won the 50 free, and keep your eye on him here. Figures to be he and Wolf in the middle of the pool, and it should be exciting.
Mayer, the top returner from last year's 100 freestyle in Division I. He finished 3rd. Steluka was 8th, and Tom Bergen of Brookfield Central East was 10th last year. Steluka just missed a win in the 50 free, finishing 2nd to Mayer. So they're going at it, those two, in this one again, with Sam Wolf in the middle of the pool between those two swimmers.
And they are going head to head.
Yeah, I think Mayer's just going to edge him. Yep. 21-16 for Mayer, 21-26 for Wolf. But again, everybody's in this one. Now here comes the finish. Mayer trying to hang on again. And it's going to be David Mayer, DC Everest. Boy, what a day he's having. And is he happy? He splashes into the pool. Boy, oh boy, what a run for David Mayer. 2nd win today.
Mayer, a senior, wins the 50 freestyle, comes back after the break to win the 100 freestyle. And he really got a battle from Sam Wolf, among others.
Yeah, Wolf was 2nd, 44.80. Spencer Steluka 3rd, 45.90. And 4th is Brady Moore. He's the swimmer from Racine Case Co-op, 46.25. State champion, David Mayer, senior, DC Everest, 44.29 in the 100 free. We'll have awards for the 100 butterfly and then 3 heats of the 500-yard freestyle coming up on the NFHS network.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
Could we please have the top 6 finishers for the 100 butterfly report to the award staging area? Top 6 finishers for the 100-yard butterfly award staging area, please. And these are your top 6 finishers for the 100-yard butterfly. In 6th place, a senior from Sun Prairie East, Bennett Bratz. In 5th place, a sophomore from West Bend West and East, Dawson Walters. In 4th place, a junior from Homestead, Noah Van Zwedem. In 3rd place, a senior from Franklin, Mason Brood. In 2nd place, a sophomore from Middleton, Kate Van Buren. And in 1st place, with a winning time, 48.59 seconds, a senior from Madison West, and the new state champ for the 100-yard butterfly, Abram Miller. And the next event is the 500-yard freestyle. This is heat 1 of 3. 500-yard freestyle, heat 1 of 3. This is heat number 1 of the 500 free. In lane 1 from Sun Prairie West, Owen Acker. In lane 2 from Waukesha South, Catholic Memorial, Eric Standarski. In lane 4 from Waukesha South, Catholic Memorial.
Up next, the most grueling event of the Division I Boys Swimming Championships, the 500-yard freestyle. Heat 1. Owen Aker is a junior from Sun Prairie West in lane 1. Eric Standarski, a sophomore from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Like 3 black shirts are next to each other. Maxton Masiek, Sam Lem, also from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Charlie Williams in lane 5, Hartford Union Slinger. Brady Crane, sophomore at Brookfield East Central. Kyle Jasmanowitz is a freshman from Muskego, and William Keenan, a sophomore from Marquette University, is lane 8. Here we go with the 500 free, the first of 3 heats.
With Lem, the easiest of the 3 Waukesha Catholic Memorial swimmers to pronounce, is the top seed time at 4:54.29 of this group.
So yeah, this is a real challenge. You're swimming at pace for probably just under 5 minutes.
We'll give you an update on the team scores. I think this is the most recent, through 7 events. Middleton retains the lead with 167 points as they look to repeat as the D1 champ. DC Everest in 2nd place with 95.5, thanks to the work of Mayer and his teammates. Madison Memorial 3rd with 89. Franklin 4th with 81. The West Bend Co-op 5th with 72. Brookfield Central East is 6th with 68, tied with Sun Prairie East. In 8th place is Arrowhead with 64. Then it's Madison West 47. Most of those from Abram Mueller, who's won the 100 butterfly. And Hudson is in 10th place. Hudson got that win from Andrew Hansen in the 200 free. And that's given them 20 of their 41 points through 7 events. That's your top 10.
All right. The first heat of the 500 free continues. Charlie Williams of Hartford appears to be in control at the moment. 149.68 for Williams, that last split.
We will see Andrew Hansen again, by the way, in Heat 3 of this event as he attempts to defend his championship.
Williams, the only swimmer under 150 at that last mark. And this is the first of 3 heats, so to compare the times with the other 2 and determine the champion and podium finishers, as well as all the team points. Williams has opened up a bigger lead now. Waukesha South High School has been the home of the WIAA State Boys Swimming and Diving Championship since 2021. It was at the UW Natatorium in Madison from 1966 to 2020. The old Natatorium has been replaced by the Baki facility on the UW campus. And now Waukesha South is our home.
In fact, we were told the WIAA has signed a contract to keep it here for at least 2 more years. Come a long way since May 23rd, 1925, when the inaugural state meet was held at the tank on the University of Wisconsin campus because of rough water on Lake Mendota.
The tank sounds like a wonderfully warm swimming facility.
Yeah, yeah.
A big old hole with some water in it, sounds like. Maxton Makasek from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Boy, he's turned this race around. He touches at 3:46.24. That's almost 2.5 seconds better than Charlie Williams. So Maxton Makasek now takes the point, and he's continuing to extend that lead. And that's the thing about a 500. There's the horn that signifies the final 50. But that's the thing about a 500 race. You always want to see if people are keeping a good solid pace, a consistent pace, and who's dropping off. And Makasek under 30 seconds for that last 50, so he continues to look strong.
And he's going to bring home the Heat 1 victory.
Boy, he is. Maxton Makasek. Waukesha South Catholic Memorial first. William Keenan, lane 8 from Marquette University, is in second, 4:49.26. Third goes to Charlie Williams from Hartford as he led early and then slipped back to third. Brady Crane, Brookfield Central East, fourth, 4:53.07. So 4:45.25.
That's 9 seconds better than his seed time.
Counters for heat number 2, please get ready.
You can see a big swing like that in a 500-yard race. Boy, he can hardly lift his arms to get the high fives up there. That's hard. But well done there by Maxton Makasek.
That's a pretty good time. I mean, that's better than anyone's qualifying time here in the Heat 2.
This is heat number 2.
All right, swimmers for Heat 2 will now enter. Lane 1, Kyle Johnson, Jr., Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Lane 2, Ben Gilbert, freshman, Kenosha Indian Trail. Lane 3, Brody Carlson, sophomore, Menominee Falls, Hamilton. Ben Wozniak's a senior from Milwaukee King Co-op in lane 4. Dean Amble is a sophomore from Arrowhead in lane 5. Bennett Dahl, a sophomore from Bayport in lane 6. Lane 7 is Declan Foy, a freshman from Marquette University. And swimming in lane 8 is Aiden Olson, a junior from Madison West.
Best qualifying time of this group is Ben Wozniak of Milwaukee King at 4:46.28.
We'll have 4 more events after the conclusion of this one. 2 more heats to go here in the 500 free.
And Middleton's in pretty good shape as we're now past the halfway mark of this diving and swim competition.
Aiden Olson of Madison West in lane 8 had a pretty good jump there to begin.
And again, wearing that distinctive headgear you described earlier. And, you know, as we talk about the history of this meet, and this is the 100th event, which is amazing unto itself, but you can't help but think of the great program they've had there. Tom Hargraves is a great coach who won a lot of state championships. We talked about Gary Colpine. Madison Memorial won a lot of state championships. But it's those people that really brought this program along. I mean, Dane County has had great success over the years. Arrowhead has certainly come on in recent years, and Brookfield Central, but it's guys like Hargraves and the Colpine were the ambassadors for the sport and really they benefited from the youth programs in Madison, to be sure, but they also steered their high school programs in the right direction and made swimming a popular sport.
Yeah, no question. Dean Amble of Arrowhead has the lead here. Ben Wozniak of Milwaukee Kings second. They're swimming in the middle of the pool, and they are stroke for stroke, but now we look over at lane 1, and Kyle Johnson goes in front. Kyle Johnson of Waukesha South Catholic Memorial swimming in his home pool. Won 1988, the only sub 120 time so far. In fact, the only sub 121 time so far. So Kyle Johnson, lane 1, bottom of your screen, you see the advantage he has. Lane 5, Dean Amble of Arrowhead trying to chase him down, but well, now Wozniak has closed the gap. He's second, just ahead of Amble. Just about halfway through this 500 free heat number 2. Still Kyle Johnson touching first, 2:17:03. 2:19:59 is second best. That's Dean Amble. Wozniak and Amble having a great battle for the runner-up spot right now. Brody Carlson of Menominee Falls Hamilton trying to join those second three, but it's been Kyle Johnson. Does he have what it takes to finish the job? Will he have the stamina? Another solid split of 28:92 for Johnson.
Again, familiar surroundings. Pretty remarkable that Waukesha South Catholic Memorial has 4 swimmers at state swimming in their home pool.
Yeah, Johnson's lead just over 3 seconds.
He's a junior. And a sizable lead.
That 50 was even quicker than the one before, 28:81. So that will pad that lead. 3:14:76 first. Ben Wozniak second, 3:18:16. Dean Amble third, 3:18:51. Still time to catch Johnson, but again, a pretty consistent lap the last few 50s. 29:02 for Johnson, and that's the best one for that last 50.
It'd take quite a kick to catch him.
So Kyle Johnson going to get the air horn for 50 yards to go. .413:03 for Johnson. That 50 a little bit slower, 29:25, but still almost a 4-second advantage for Kyle Johnson over Dean Amble of Arrowhead. Final half length for Kyle Johnson. He's going to win the second heat of the 500 freestyle. 4:41:27. Not bad. Gee. Not everybody had Kyle Johnson winning this one, but boy, what a swim he had.
On a lane 1.
4:41:27. Second is Dean Amble, Arrowhead, 4:44:20. Third is Ben Wozniak, Milwaukee King.
So the junior from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial gives these next 8 swimmers something to shoot for. 6 of the 8 posted a better seed time than that 4:41:27 in sectional qualifying. But Johnson has positioned himself to maybe be on the podium. It's a nice time.
Yeah. Okay, here come the swimmers for Heat 3. Aiden Terrazas is a freshman from Sheboygan North Kohler. Jackson Estevez, senior from Middleton, lane 2. Lane 3, Alex Heinrich, junior, Bell Phillips Memorial. Lane 4, Carter Jewell, junior, Muskego. Lane 5 is Andrew Hansen, the senior from Hudson. Lane 6, Anakin Fisher, senior from Arrowhead. Lane 7, Finn Nelson, sophomore, Hartford Union Slinger. And Walter Billmeyer is a sophomore from Verona area. Well, let's see. Can Andrew Hansen, the defending champ, can someone top him this year? We'll see.
Well, Jewell has the best seed time at 4:31.88. Don't forget about Anakin Fisher of Arrowhead. He finished 3rd last year. He's going to Missouri to swim next year. And Hansen again set a state record in winning this a year ago. So some real star power in the middle of the pool there in lanes 4 through 6.
Yeah. Hansen went 4:24.74 last year in that state record. In fact, the second place finisher in that race last year, Nick Chirafisi from Middleton, also broke the state record, but was about 2.5 seconds behind Hansen's winning time.
Hansen out of Hudson has already won the 200 freestyle today.
Yeah, that state record last year broke the 500 freestyle mark by 3 full seconds last year.
Some would say that shattered the mark.
Indeed. It looks like Hansen's going to have the early lead here. He does, 50.27. 0.3 of a second better than Carter Jewell.
Hansen has medaled in this event before. He was 4th in the event in 2022, the runner-up in 2021 before winning it all last year.
Wow. And there's some top returners from last year in this event. You mentioned Hansen won it. Fisher was 3rd. Jackson Estevez of Middleton was 4th. He's in lane 2. And Alex Heinrich of Bell Phillips Memorial is in lane 3. He was 5th last year. So that's a pretty strong showing by those four of the top 5 returning here in the 500 free this year. Of course, Hansen already has a win today in the 200 free. State record doing that. Has a narrow lead here on Carter Jewell.
And more, it looks like that's going to be the battle.
Yeah. Little separation there with those top 2 and everybody else. They'll get a good look at each other in adjacent lanes. Hansen with the lead there, but it shrunk just a little bit, a couple of tenths. Jewell gained on him there, did Jewell over Hansen. Fisher 3rd, Anakin Fisher from Arrowhead. They're trying to chase down Andrew Hansen and Carter Jewell.
These guys are familiar with one another. Hansen, as Jay said, won the 200 free, besting Jewell there. Fisher was 4th, Estevez was 5th in a 200 free.
Well, Jewell has taken the lead by 0.02 of a second over Hansen now. Still a long ways to go here in Heat 3 of the 500. It's Jewell and Hansen and everybody else. Now Jewell extends that lead in the last 50. 27.08 to 27.55 in the last 50. Jewell over Hansen. The lead is half a second.
Carter Jewell is a junior.
And again, Jewell swimming in his home pool with the Waukesha Express Club. Hansen had a slim lead early, but now Carter Jewell's really starting to take over. He picked up a second in that last 50. 3:32.62 to 3:34.17 for Carter Jewell. It'll be 50 yards to go with this next touch. And Jewell again with the advantage in the last 50. 26-70 to 27-84 for Hanson. Carter Jewell has really opened it up now.
State record is 4:24.74.
Looks like he won't quite get that. But Carter Jewell of Muskego is your state champion in the 500 free. 4:25.75. Andrew Hanson second. Anakin Fisher Arrowhead third. Jackson Estevez Middleton fourth, and a big celebration for Carter Jewell.
Again, those two have gone at each other in the 200 free. Now the 500 free. Hanson wins the earlier race. Jewell, the junior from Muskego, wins the marathon race.
So our latest state champion. 4:25.75, the winning time for that young man, Carter Jewell, Jr., Muskego, as he edges Hudson's Andrew Hanson. 100 freestyle awards are next, followed by more swimming. 200-yard freestyle relay coming up on the NFHS network.
We believe in education. We believe in public schools. At WEA Member Benefits, we believe in helping Wisconsin public school employees and their families achieve their financial goals by providing personal insurance, retirement and investment, and financial planning programs that are designed specifically for the education community. WEAbenefits.com.
All right, here we have the top 6 finishers for the 100-yard freestyle. In 6th place, a senior from Brookfield Central and East, Tom Bergen. In 5th place, a freshman from Brookfield Central and East, Logan Lopnow. In 4th place, a junior from Racine Case Co-op, Brady Moore. In 3rd place, a senior from Oregon, Spencer Staluka. In 2nd place, a sophomore from Middleton, Sam Wolf. And in 1st place, with a winning time, 44.29, a senior from DC Everest, and the new state champion for the 100-yard freestyle, David Mayer.
$200-yard freestyle relay coming up. But first, here's a recap of the current team standings with Bill Brophy.
Middleton comfortably in front, the defending champs with 182 points. Madison Memorial, Val Phillips Madison Memorial, second with 103. DC Everest third at 95.5. Arrowhead in 4th place at 91. Franklin 5th with 81. West Bend West and East 6th with 72 points. Then they are actually tied with Sun Prairie East at 68 points. Hudson's 9th with 58, and Waukesha South Catholic Memorial with 57 points. That completes your top 10.
All right, 4 events to go.
Yeah, I'm not going to say, with 4 events to go, Middleton pretty good shape at defending their championship.
Yep.
Because 2 of the 4 are relays, and they are the defending champ in each event.
And we'll see them in the 3rd heat of this 200-yard freestyle relay as the teams get to their starting blocks. in Heat 1. Lane 1 will be Wauwatosa West East. Lane 2, Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Lane 3, Franklin. Lane 4, Green Bay Southwest Co-op. Lane 5, Racine Case Co-op. Lane 6, Sun Prairie East. Lane 7, Bayport. Lane 8, Waukesha West Mukwonago. I think back to last fall, Middleton. They appear to be on their way to a state championship, but they're no strangers to state championships. Last fall, in 1 week, they won state boys volleyball, they won state boys soccer, and girls swimming.
I recall that.
That was a heck of a weekend.
There were some happy girls in the pool.
Really?
That capped that week.
No. So here we go. There you see the 8 teams in the pool. We'll have 3 heats with 8 teams each. 200 free relay, 4 swimmers, 50 yards each.
Green Bay Southwest Co-op with the best seed time of this 8-pack at 1:30.80.
And they have the best starting 50 in this heat as well.
That was Caden DePass who got him off and running. Sam Moore now in the pool for Green Bay.
Chains for the lead. Lane 8, Waukesha West Mukwonago touching first.
Ryan Warner with the impressive leg to capture the lead for Waukesha.
He too, another member of this Waukesha Express Club team. And looks like Lane 8's going to lead at the 3/4 mark as well.
Pretty tight though.
Yep. 107.40 for Waukesha and 107.65 for Green Bay Southwest. This is going to be a heck of a finish.
Cooper Peters in the pool for Waukesha West.
And it's going to be Lane 8, Waukesha West Mukwonago, 129.38. Second goes to Green Bay Southwest, 129.52. So 0.14 of a second the win for Waukesha West Mukwonago as Waukesha South Catholic Memorial gets third.
Waukesha West comes out of lane 8 to win. The team members are Ryland Peoples, Ryan Warner, Jason Graff, and Cooper Peters. Peters is a senior, Warner's a freshman, the other 2 are juniors.
Yeah.
And they're all happy.
As they should be. 2.5 seconds off their qualifying time. 129.38.
Here we go. This is heat number 2, 200 yards freestyle relay.
So here we go to heat 2 now. Lane 1 will be Sheboygan North Kohler. Lane 2, Hartford Union Slinger. Lane 3, Menominee Falls Hamilton. Lane 4, Muskego. Lane 5, Sun Prairie West. Lane 6, Verona area. Lane 7, Hudson. Lane 8, Greenfield Co-op. Lane 5, Sun Prairie West. I don't know if you know that a couple years ago, Sun Prairie, they used to be the Sun Prairie Cardinals, but they built another high school in Sun Prairie. Now there's a Sun Prairie East and a Sun Prairie West. Sometimes they're in Division II in a number of sports. Here in swimming for boys, they're in Division I.
And they're usually pretty good if you hear about them in a state tournament. They run a nice athletic department out there.
Yep.
Best seed time of this group belongs to Muskego, 128.23.
Off we go with heat number 2. After the 200 free relay, you know the routine. 100 backstroke, 100 breaststroke, 400 freestyle relay. Again, we're getting good push early from lane 1. That's Sheboygan North Kohler. And in fact, Sheboygan North Kohler gets the lead at 22:05.
That's Terrasses. Eden Terrace is a freshman.
Wow.
With a good opening leg for Sheboygan North Kohler. Mason Pond trying to maintain that lead.
Yeah, well now Verona area has flipped that script. 21:53 for that last 50, and Verona area takes the lead.
Big Sanborn with an impressive leg to grab the lead for Verona.
Yeah, 21-53 was that split. Verona goes 21-18 in that 50-yard stretch.
That was Landon Drapp, and he tags off to Walter Billmeyer for the anchor leg for Verona.
Well, it's about a second lead for the Wildcats of Verona area. And they're not giving it up. This is going to be a win for Verona area in heat number 2. And the winning time is 1:26.82. Second place goes to Sun Prairie West. And third is Menominee Falls Hamilton.
The winning quartet is John Aloges, Jake Sanborn, Landon Drapp, and Walter Billmeyer. Yeah, that's a nice time.
Yeah.
Only 2 of the Heat 3 combatants have bested that time.
Yeah. Here come the swimmers for heat number 3. Nina, lane 1. Madison West, lane 2. DC Everest, lane 3. Lane 4, Middleton. Lane 5, Brookfield Central East. Lane 6, Beloit Memorial. Lane 7, Madison Memorial, Bell Phillips Memorial. And lane 8 is Arrowhead. Middleton, the winner last year. Their lineup was senior Jack Maddock, freshman Cade Van Buren, freshman Max Carter, senior Nick Chirafisi. So a couple of new faces in that lineup for the Cardinals. Last year that Middleton foursome went 122.74. Just short of a state record last year. Sun Prairie, the unified Sun Prairie School in 2021. Ethan Bratz, Avery Lodahl, JP Anhalt, and Ben Wiegand, 122.69.
Middleton's already won one relay today. Sam Wolf, I believe, starting off for Middleton. Wolf won the 200 IM earlier.
But that's lane 3, DC Everest. How about the Evergreens? They barely have the lead on Madison West, but DC Everest again trying to make a statement here in the third heat.
And they've got David Mayer, the 50 free, 100 free champion today, swimming their anchor leg. DC Everest with Keaton Barwick in the water now.
And they have been overtaken by Madison West with barely 42.27 for Madison West.
That was Cole Johnson following Abram Mueller into the pool.
Brookfield Central East now second.
Caleb Smith swimming for Brookfield. He tags off to Logan Lopp now.
Well, a 21.83 for Middleton has the Cardinals in front of Brookfield Central East.
Caden Van Buren swimming the anchor leg for the defending champ. Van Buren was on the team a year ago and they won. This is going to be quite a finish.
This is a great finish, and it is Brookfield Central East by 0.12 of a second over Middleton.
Logan Lopp, now a freshman, holds off the veteran teams and gives Brookfield Central the win in the 200-yard freestyle relay.
Wow, 125.32 the win for Brookfield Central East, the Barracudas. Second is Middleton, 125.44. Third, DC Everest, 125.48. How about those Barracudas? State champions in the 200-yard freestyle relay with a winning time of 125.32. They're lining up for the awards for the 500 freestyle. And you'll see and hear those, and then we'll be back with the 100-yard backstroke. It's up next on the NFHS Network.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
Can we please have the top 6 finishers for the 500-yard freestyle report to the award staging area. Top 6 finishers, 500 free award staging area. And these are the top 6 finishers for the 500-yard freestyle. In 6th place, a junior from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial, Kyle Johnson. In 5th place, a junior from Madison Memorial, Alex Heinrich. There he is. Oh, easy win. In 4th place, a senior from Middleton, Jackson Estevez. In 3rd place, a senior from Arrowhead, Anakin Fisher. In 2nd place, a senior from Hudson, Andrew Hansen. And in 1st place, the winning time of 4:31.88, a junior from Muskego, and the new state champion for the 500-yard freestyle, Carter Jewell. In 10th place, Verona area was 68. 9th, Hudson was 70. 8th, West Bend West and East was 72. 7th, Madison West. 7th, Madison West was 75. 6th, Franklin with 81. 5th, Brookfield Central and East 108. 4th, Arrowhead 119. 3rd, DC Everest 147.5. 2nd, Madison Memorial with 133. And in the lead, with 2:16, Middleton. And the next event is the 100-yard backstroke. This is heat 1 of 3.
Here's event number 10, 100 backstroke. First of 3 heats. Tyler Van Gompel, Appleton West Co-op Junior, lane 1. Silas Toppy is a senior from Homestead, lane 2. Mosley Patsky, sophomore, Milwaukee King, lane 3. Luke Thomas, sophomore, Brookfield Central East. Lane 5, Mark Vanderbilt, Milwaukee Reagan Co-op Junior. Lane 6, Ben Dankert, senior, Val Phillips Memorial. Lane 7, Charlie Williams, sophomore, Hartford Union Slinger. Lane 8, Owen Acker, junior, Sun Prairie West.
Luke Thomas of Brookfield, the best seed time. He's in lane 4. The sophomore went 54.03 last weekend in sectionals. As you heard from the PA, Middleton's in charge of this meet. 3 events to go, 2 individual races. This one in the 100 breast, followed by the 400 freestyle. We will go out on a limb and say Middleton is going to repeat as the Division I champion.
Attaboy. Last year, Stuart Seymour, a senior from Brookfield Central East, won this event at a state record time of 47.77. And 7 of the top 8 last year were all seniors. So, again, going to have some new faces on the podium and a new state champion in the 100 backstroke. The lead after the first 50. Boy, it's a battle between Van Gompel, Toppy, and Thomas. Toppy of Homestead, lane 2 at the best touch, 25.91. Let's see if Toppy can hold on to it. Looks like Luke Thomas, Brookfield Central East, lane 4, may have taken the advantage there, and he does, and he wins. 53.56 for Luke Thomas. Second place, Silas Toppy, Homestead. Third place, Mosley Patsky, Milwaukee King, and Tyler Van Gompel of Appleton West Co-op gets 4th.
Yeah, the party continues in the Brookfield Central East cheering section. Yeah. They got fired up when the relay team won the 200 free relay, and now Thomas follows that up with a Heat 1 win here.
Another win for the Barracudas there in Heat 1. .53.56 again, Luke Thomas's winning time in the first heat. Just waiting for the deck to clear before the Heat 2 swimmers arrive. Once they get there, this will be their lineup for Heat 2. As there's a bit of a delay for the entrance.
We've been spoiled. We haven't seen many delays. I guess things have run very efficiently.
I see some of the meet personnel talking on their walkie-talkies, and that never is a good sign, it seems. We've got walkie-talkie talk.
Yeah, we had a bit of a computer hiccup earlier, which gave us about a 3-minute delay. But
okay, no.
Anyway, all is in readiness for Heat 2.
Here we go, and that will be in lane 1, Owen Prescott, junior from Brookfield Central East. Henry Williams, the senior from Hartford Union Slinger in lane 2. John Brostowitz, sophomore, Waukesha South Catholic Memorial, lane 3. Lane 4, Andrew Gundrum, sophomore, West Bend West East. Lane 5, Matthew Bauman, junior, Arrowhead. Lane 6 is Steeler Wowell, freshman, Badger Co-op. Lane 7, Trevor Graham, senior, Sheboygan North Kohler. And Max Drake, the sophomore from Vel Phillips Memorial, in lane 8. Luke Thomas went 53.56, top time out of Heat 1.
Andrew Gundrum, West Bend West East, went 52.81 in sectional qualifying. In fact, 5 of the 8 swimmers bested Luke Thomas's Heat 1 win time.
Again, Stuart Seymour, Brookfield Central won it last year in a state record time of 47.77 seconds. Backstrokers are in the pool, waiting for the command, and off we go. Looks like Andrew Gundrum, lane 4, going to get the first touch at 50 yards. He does, 24.60. John Brostowitz, second, 25.26. But all the swimmers, all 8 are closely bunched.
Gundrum and Brostowitz are sophomores. And they're going at it for the lead.
Gundrum trying to hold off Brostowitz, and it's going to be Andrew Gundrum winning the heat. 51-40, Brostowitz second, 51-66. So a win for West Bend East-West, the sophomore Andrew Gundrum. Shaves some time off that Heat 1 win, 51-40. Third to Max Drake, Bell Phillips Memorial. Fourth to Steeler Woolwell, Badger Co-op. And quickly we go to heat number 3 of the 100 backstroke. There's the lane assignments. Lane 1, Bennett Bratz, senior, Sun Prairie East. Lane 2, Will Van Erman is a sophomore, DC Everest. Jarrett Mollis, senior, Hudson, lane 3. Lane 4, Max Carter, sophomore, Middleton. Lane 5, Brady Michaels, senior, Wanakee. Lane 6, Mason Brune, senior from Franklin. Trey Smith's a junior from Burlington Co-op in lane 7, and Kobe Zander is a junior from Sun Prairie East. He will swim in lane 8.
Max Carter of Middleton with the best qualifying time, 50.32. So about a second better than Gundrum's Heat 2 winning time. Mason Bruin of Franklin finished third last year. Brady Michaels of Wanakee was 9th. Or excuse me, he was 10th. And Jarrett Malice of Hudson was 9th.
Now, so many times the team competition has come down to that final race, the 400-yard freestyle relay. Great excitement around that, but not a whole lot of drama this year, as Middleton well on the way to repeating as Division I team champions.
I think the drama might be, can Middleton break their own state record? They're the defending champs. They set the state record a year ago.
Yeah. That's still a couple of events away. This is Heat 3 of the 100 backstroke.
State record in this event, 47.77. Set last year by Stuart Siegel, 47.77.
Middleton has a couple of event wins today, 200 medley relay. Sam Wolf in the 200 IM. DC Everest has a couple of individual wins with David Mayer in the 50 free and the 100 free. Max Carter has the lead here, 50 yards in, 23.75. Mason Brune of Franklin is second, 23.95, 2/10 of a second lead for Max Carter.
Four swimmers in the middle of the pool are all tournament veterans.
It's Carter and Brune. Carter and Brune. It's going to be Brune edging Carter. Brune shaves off 4/10 of a second in the final 50 and wins it at 49.08. Carter second at 49.25.
So Brune, who was third last year, just posts the 8th fastest swim in D1 history and wins this event. It was quite a battle.
It was.
Brune's a senior from Franklin, and he's quite pleased.
Yeah, it looked like Carter was in control, but that last 50 yards, Brune made up 37 hundredths in those last 50 yards, and that was the difference, 49.08 to 49.25. Brady Michaels of Wanakee was third, by the way, and Jared Mollis, Hudson, fourth.
Congrats to Mason Brune, who brings a medal to the trophy case at Franklin High.
The Sabres with a celebrating win. All right, that'll do it for the 100 backstroke. The 100 breaststrokes coming up after awards for the 100 butterfly here on the NFHS Network.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid's solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorites.
My kid
And these are the top 6 finishing teams for the 200-yard freestyle relay. In 6th place, Madison West, Abram Mueller, Cole Johnson, Isaac Mozina, and John Anderson. In 5th place, Arrowhead, Dean Amble, Clyde Jacobson, Tanner Hansen, and Anakin Fisher. In 4th place, Madison Memorial, Sam Geis, Etienne Dolezal, Ben Dangert, Alex Heinrich. In 3rd place, DC Everest, Keith Barwick, Will Van Erman, Wes Poley, and David Mayer. In 2nd place, Middleton, Kate Van Buren, Ben Cutler Heiderscheit, Colin Vitens, and Jackson Estevez. And the winner of the 200-yard freestyle relay with the winning time of 1:25.32 seconds, and the new state champions, the team from Brookfield East and Central, Tom Bergen, Caleb Smith, Luke Thomas, and Logan Lockdown. Congratulations, gentlemen. All right, just a reminder that we will be doing the breaststroke awards after the 2nd heat of the 400-yard freestyle relay. Just a reminder for everybody, we will be doing the breaststroke awards after the 2nd heat, in between the 2nd and 3rd heats, that is, of the 400-yard freestyle relay. The next event is a 100-yard breaststroke. This is heat 1 of 3.
Next event is the 100-yard breaststroke, 3 heats. First heat features lane 1, Ben Metler Jr. from Menominee Falls, Hamilton. Lane 2 will be open in this heat. Lane 3 is Luke Dennison Weiger, sophomore, Brookfield Central East. Lane 4, Ian Leonard, senior from Muskego. Lane 5 is Padraig Donnelly, sophomore, Marquette University. Lane 6 is Dominic Skudlarczyk. He's a sophomore from Waukesha South Catholic Memorial. Lane 7 is Caleb Montgomery, freshman from Bayport. And lane 8 is Hayden Hollenbeck. He is a sophomore from Appleton West Co-op. That's the lineup. Heat 1, 100-yard breaststroke. Again, lane 2 will be open in this heat.
Ian Leonard, senior from Muskego, has the best seat time at 1 minute, 31 seconds. And you'll see the defending champ, Abram Mueller of Madison West, in the 3rd heat.
Heat 1 underway.
This is the last individual event of the day.
Stands are still packed. Lots of people in the standing area as well. The opposite end of the starting blocks. Early lead goes to Ian Leonard, Muskego, 27-47. Hayden Hollenbeck on the outside, Appleton West, hanging in there. He's 3rd. Up they pop, and Leonard still holding the advantage. Dennison Weiger trying to close that lead, but it is going to be Ian Leonard winning 58-83. So Leonard with a nice swim there. Dennison Weiger 2nd, 59-45. 3rd, Donnelly from Marquette, 59-74. One other sub 1 minute swim. That's Ben Metler. from Menominee Falls, Hamilton, 59-92.
This is heat number 2.
So Leonard's 58-83 tops heat number 1. Here come the swimmers for the second heat of the 100 breaststroke. Julian Courtwright, Jr., lane 1, Wauwatosa West-East. C.J. Gilbert, lane 2. He's from Kenosha Indian Trail, a senior. Lane 3, Jake Strobel, senior, Val Phillips Memorial. Lane 4, Ryan Warner, freshman, Waukesha West, Muckwonago. Lane 5 is Mateo Hauser, senior, Arrowhead. Lane 6, Tanner Hansen, junior, Arrowhead. Lane 7, Colton Clark, sophomore, Badger Co-op, and his Badger Co-op teammate, freshman Will Larkin, swims in lane 8.
Ryan Warner, one of 2 freshmen in this heat. Larkin's the other one. Warner out of Waukesha West, Muckwonago has the best seat time at 58.66. Again, Leonard went 58-30 or 58-83 to win heat 1.
A couple of top 10 finishers from this event last year. Hauser lane 5 was 8th. Gilbert lane 2 was 9th. Ian Leonard went 58-83 in heat 1. Let's see who pops up first here. There's about 5 swimmers going head-to-head now. Looks like Tanner Hansen of Arrowhead may have had the advantage. He does, 26-61. Ryan Warner, though, right there, 26-64. And then Hauser, 26-85. So lanes 4, 5, and 6 showing the way after 50 yards. Now this appears to be a battle between lane 5 Hauser and lane 6 Hansen. It's going to be Bo Warner coming through. So Ryan Warner finishes strong, wins at 56.99. Second place goes to Hansen of Arrowhead, 57.23, and then Hauser's just 0.04 behind that at 57.27 for third.
Nice showing by the freshman.
Wow.
Warner to win the heat.
So that tops the heat 1 time of Ian Leonard. So 56.99 of Warner, the best so far.
And as we go to the third heat of the final individual event of the day, Middleton has clinched the title. Quite a race for second place, though, between Madison Memorial, DC Everest, and Arrowhead. Middleton leads with 233 points through 10 events. Memorial with 140. DC Everest with 136.5, and Arrowhead with 123. And then it's down to 111 for Brookfield Co-op and 101 for Franklin. Those are the teams in double figures, but theoretically second place still up for grabs between Memorial, DC Everest, Arrowhead, and Brookfield Co-op.
All right, here's the swimmers for heat 3 of the 100 breaststroke. Tanner Trustum, sophomore, Nina, lane 1. Lane 2 is Grayson Newman, junior, Verona area. Lane 3, Trekker Nicodemus, senior, Sun Prairie East. Lane 4, Abram Mueller, senior, Madison West. Lane 5, Drew Garthover, Hoffner, junior, Nina. Lane 6, Jack Paul, junior, Franklin. Lane 7, Brady Wainapa. He's a junior from Hudson. And June Carlton, a junior from Sun Prairie West, in lane 8.
Mueller's the guy to watch. He's the defending champ, set a state record last year at 53.20. Mueller's going to Stanford next year. That's not too bad. Yeah. And he is the favorite to win here, as his seat time is almost a second better than Garthopter.
Yeah. Mueller, of course, won the 100 butterfly earlier. And now he's looking for his second win of the weekend. And he had a good start. Hopped up early. Mueller in lane 4, yellow swim cap with West Regions across. And Mueller's really taken charge here. He'll lead at the first 50. 25-15. Really good lead over Trevor Nicodemus, 25-87. Third is Jack Paul from Franklin, 26-16. With Abram Mueller showing his strength. Good flip there. And still underwater. Still waiting for him to pop up. Finally he does, and he has a huge lead. Mueller is going to win his second event of the day.
Let's check the time.
53-77.
Didn't beat his own record, which was 53-20, but he wins back-to-back championships in the 100-yard breaststroke.
Man, he was on forever in that last leg there. And Abram Mueller wins it 53-77. Trevor Nicodemus, Sun Prairie East, second, 55-48. Third goes to Gartenhofer from Neenah, 55-78.
At 53-77 is the second fastest time in state history.
Wow.
So Mueller now holds the top 2 times in this event in Division I, and for that matter, Division II. All right, take that back. Max McHugh of Surgeon Bay in 2018 has the fastest 100-yard breaststroke time in state history.
And McHugh's been dominant in Big Ten play for the Minnesota Golden Gophers after his high school career.
But Mueller has the top 2 times in Division I, including the best time today, and he's a repeat champion.
Congratulations to him. Okay, next up is the awards for the 100 backstroke. And then we'll have our final event, the 400-yard freestyle relay on the NFHS Network.
From West Bend, West and East, Andrew Gundrum. In 5th place, junior from Burlington Co-op, Trey Smith. In 4th place, a senior from Hudson, Jarrett Melis. In 3rd place, a senior from Wanakee, Brady Michaels. In 2nd place, a sophomore from Middleton, Max Carter. And in 1st place, with a winning time of 49.08. He's a senior, he's from Franklin, and he's the new state champion in the 100 backstroke, Mason Wood.
Before we begin our final event, a quick check of the updated team standings.
Well, as we've told you, Middleton is going to win with 1 event to go. They have 233 points, so they will defend their title. But quite a battle going on for second. Madison Memorial currently runner-up with 146 points. Arrowhead, who was the runner-up a year ago, has 143. DC Everest, a bit of a surprise, in 4th place with 136.5 points. All those teams, well, DC Everest does not have a team in Heat 3 of this final event, but both Madison Memorial and Arrowhead do, so we'll be watching the results of this final event. That probably will determine who finishes runner-up to Middleton, who once again is the state champ. Again, 233 for Middleton, 146 for Memorial, 143 for Arrowhead, 136.5 for DC Everest, 116 for Franklin, 112 for Brookfield Co-op, and 102 for Sun Prairie East. That's the top 7.
And don't forget double points for relay events. So 40 for first, 34 for second, 32 for third, and all the way down. The top 16 placers. Okay, Heat 1 will feature Menominee Falls, Hamilton, Lane 1, Lane 2, Green Bay Southwest Co-op, Lane 3, Appleton West Co-op, Lane 4, Franklin, Lane 5, Sheboygan North Kohler, Lane 6, Bayport, Lane 7, Neenah, Lane 8, Greenfield Co-op. Heat 1, 400 free relay.
Franklin, the best seat time here at 3:19:33.
And looks like that Franklin group is going to have the lead early. 22-82 their advantage.
Gabriel Cheng gets them out into the lead.
Appleton West second, 23-09. Lane 1, Menominee Falls, 23-12 in third.
That's Connor Benoit swimming for Menominee Falls.
Franklin will keep the lead at the first exchange here, 47-43.
And now Noah Cheng is in the pool after Gabriel Cheng gave the Sabres the lead.
Appleton West second, 48-15.
Appleton West did it behind Tyler Van Gompel's initial leg, and now it's Ethan Bruce in the pool for Appleton West Co-op.
4 lengths of the pool for each swimmer here in the 400 relay. Menominee Falls, lane 1, trying to keep pace with the leaders, Franklin. But the Sabres are showing their might here in Heat 2, or Heat 1, excuse me. 135.51 for Franklin. 137.72, second place Menominee Falls.
Franklin with Colin White swimming the third leg, trying to sustain the lead, which the Cheng boys gave the Sabres early.
Franklin first, Menominee Falls second. Then they've really started to put some distance between themselves and the rest of the field. 159.74 Franklin, 2 minutes 69 hundredths for Menominee Falls.
Mason Brune, who won the 100 backstroke, will swim the anchor leg for Franklin in Heat 1.
Final exchange coming up, and it looks like things have flipped in favor of Menominee Falls. They will have the lead with 100 to go.
Nice leg by Ben Metler to get him the lead. Brody Carlson now in the pool for Menominee Falls.
Boy, Metler went 24.71. He gained a second and almost 2 seconds on Franklin there. And this is the first of 3 heats of the 400 free relay. Now here comes Franklin late. Mason Brune closing the gap on Menominee Falls, Brody Carlson. They're almost even at the flip. Falls trying to hang on. Here comes Brune for Franklin. I think it's going to be Menominee Falls, though. Yes, it will. 3:15.13 for Menominee Falls, Hamilton. Second goes to Franklin, 3:15.47. Third goes to Bayport, 3:19.79. And fourth, Green Bay Southwest Co-op, 3:19.92.
They took 7 seconds off their seat time in winning Heat 1. That's the quartet of Connor Benoit, a junior, in fact 3 juniors, and Brody Carlson, who swam the anchor leg. But it's Connor Benoit, Sam Douglas, Ben Metler, and Brody Carlson bring it home from Menominee Falls in Heat 1 of the final event of the day, the 400-yard freestyle relay.
Yeah, and they held off Franklin's backstroke state champion Mason Brune there at the end. Okay, so Menominee Falls Hamilton tops Heat 1. Getting ready for the entrance of the Heat 2 swimmers. After this heat, we're going to have one awards presentation, the 100 breaststroke, before we have our final swimming event of the day and the week. Heat 3 of the 400 freestyle relay. Here's the lineup for heat number 2, 400 free relay. Sun Prairie West in 1, Badger Co-op lane 2. Homestead gets 3, Madison West gets 4, Hudson lane 5, Hartford Union Slinger lane 6, Beloit Memorial lane 7, and Waukesha South Catholic Memorial gets lane 8.
Madison West with the best seat time of this group, 3:13.39. see Abram Mueller again. Mueller won the 100 butterfly earlier tonight and the 100 breaststroke.
He's scheduled to be the anchor leg here for Madison West, so if the other three can stay close, you'd figure Mueller would have a pretty good shot to close it out, but we'll see. A couple of top 10 teams in last year's 400 free in this event. Homestead was 4th, Madison West was 9th. Again, different faces, different lineups, pretty much across the board, so we'll see what develops here in 2024. Boy, great start for Hudson. Jump ahead of Madison West early.
What's Andrew Hansen?
Who
won the 200 freestyle earlier today, and he's gone out and given the Raiders the early lead.
Oh, he sure has. 21:42 for Hansen and Hudson. 22:25, second place is Beloit Memorial. Aiden Donovan with a strong start. Sun Prairie West also jumping out early. Chase Rimroth third. But Hansen puts Hudson in a good spot with a 44.66. Wow, did he ever? Oh. The next best time is 48.22 from that 44.66. Oh, excuse me, 46.94 was Beloit, second best, but still.
Jared Mollis will try to protect that lead for the Raiders of Hudson.
It's always interesting how you do a lineup. Do you put the fast guy first and try and hang on, or do you try and stay in touch in the first three legs and put the big guy last? Hudson went with the big guy first. We'll see if it works. So far, so good for Hudson. 131.93. Madison West second, 133.92, so a 2-second advantage.
Sophomore Grant Slabsky's in the water for Hudson with the lead.
Hey, Madison West had a 23.81 leg there.
That was Gabby Boxey, a junior.
That was a good one. Hudson still leading Madison West.
And again, remember, West has got Abram Mueller, the two-time champ, swimming the anchor leg.
Yeah, Hudson put Hansen first, and West put Mueller last. So we'll see which strategy pays off. So it's Hudson and Madison West and pretty much everybody else in this second heat. Or 221.38 to 221.46, Hudson with a lead. But the gap has narrowed.
So can Brady Wananipia of Hudson hold off Adam Mueller of West?
We will find out very soon. 50 more yards for this group of swimmers. That lead continues to tighten up for Hudson. Here they come.
Mueller, the winner in the 100 breast and the 100 butterfly, trying to catch Hudson.
But he can't.
Nope.
Hudson wins it, 3:08.56, 24.69 the last split. So Hudson gained a second in that last 50. West was second, 3:09.97, but 3:08.56 for Hudson to win.
That's a nice time.
Yeah, solid weapon.
Oh, Brady.
Boy, yeah, that's a good run for him. So Hansen got him the lead early, and Mollis, Slabsky, and Wainapa hold on for the Heat 2 win for Hudson. All right, again, before we have Heat 3, we're going to have the awards for the 100 breaststroke. Excuse me. Well, of the 400 free relay.
finishers for the 100-yard breaststroke. In 6th place, a junior from Hudson, Brady Wayenpa. In 5th place, a junior from Sun Prairie West, June Carlton. In 4th place, a junior from Franklin, Jack Paul. In 3rd place, a junior from Neenah, Drew Gerthoffner. In 2nd place, a senior from Sun Prairie East, Trevor Nicodemus. And in 1st place with the winning time of 53.77 seconds, he's a senior from Madison West and the new champion for the 100-yard breaststroke, Abram Miller.
Final heat of the final event, 400-yard freestyle relay. Heat 3, lane 1, Verona area. Lane 2, Vel Phillips Memorial. Lane 3, Arrowhead. Lane 4, Middleton. Lane 5, Brookfield Central East. Lane 6, Sun Prairie East. Lane 7, West Bend West East. And lane 8 is Muskego.
Two things to watch here.
Yeah.
Middleton, which has clinched the 2nd straight Division I title. Can they break their own record set last year in this event, 301.71? And Memorial and Arrowhead in a battle for 2nd place. Memorial takes a 3-point lead into this final heat of the final event. So who finishes ahead of who?
Yeah.
The Warhawks or the Spartans?
We'll know in about 3 minutes. Last year, Middleton set a state record in this event, 301.71. They had 3 seniors on that group. Theo Wolf, Nick Chirafisi, and Jack Maddock. They were joined by then freshman Sam Wolf.
Arrowhead was the runner-up here a year ago to Middleton. You know they would like to claim 2nd place again as a consolation.
Wolf scheduled to swim again this year. Now as a sophomore, he is scheduled to be the anchor leg for Middleton. But right now, I think Brookfield Central East is going to get an early touch here. They do, 21.99. Middleton's 2nd, 22. Oh no, check that. It was Muskego touching first, 21.91. Brookfield Central East, 2nd, 21.99.
Brookfield Central East won the 200 freestyle relay. Muskego's Mason Went with
he is
first
flying.
opening leg. Now Carter Jewell in the water. He won the 500 free, and another strong leg there by Jewell.
Boy, and Mason Went got Muskego out to a great start.
40. And Jewell following it up. That's why they got a big lead.
45-35. 47-17 is 2nd. That's Sun Prairie East. Still Muskego, lane 8. Brookfield Central East closing the gap a little bit. Now Middleton has certainly joined the fray, as is Arrowhead. And Madison Memorial also contending. Muskego's lead is now razor thin. In fact, Arrowhead now jumps in front by 0.15 over Muskego.
Dean Amble with a big third leg for Arrowhead.
And Middleton bests that now, 133.92.
Max Carter with a strong third leg. Sam Wolf in the water for Middleton in the anchor leg.
This is now a Arrowhead Middleton 1-2. Middleton 1, Arrowhead 2.
So it's Mateo Hauser for Arrowhead, Sam Wolf for Middleton.
It was 1/10 of a second lead for Middleton at that last touch. And now Middleton's starting to take a little more control heading into the anchors.
Sam Wolf won the 200 IM to start our proceedings today, and he'll finish them up, try to get Middleton a third straight championship in this event.
They handed Wolf the lead, and he's doing all he can to extend it. Middleton first, Arrowhead second. Bell Phillips Memorial back in third. Wow, Wolf went 20.92 in that last 50. The lead is almost 2 seconds for Middleton. Wolf trying to close out another state championship for a Middleton relay.
3:01.71 is what the record is.
Well, he's not going to get that, but Middleton's going to win it. They are the 400 free relay champions. 3:04.50 for Middleton to put a capper on a big day for the Cardinals.
Fifth fastest time in Division I history. Third straight year Middleton has won the 400 freestyle relay to cap a state meet, and this time it caps back-to-back state championships for the Cardinals.
Arrowhead with a close call for second, 3:07.32. Bell Phillips Memorial, 3:07.61 in third, and Sun Prairie East came in fourth, 3:08.06. Well, yesterday it was the domain of the McFarland Spartans and another Madison area team. The Middleton Cardinals show their dominance in day two in Division I as they cap it off with another event win in the 400 freestyle relay with a time of 3:04.5 seconds. We will tabulate the final numbers, give you back in a little bit with all the team results, and of course we'll show you the awards presentations from Waukesha South High School as we wrap up the 100th WIAA State Boys Swimming and Diving Championships on the NFHS Network.
Hey, conductor, how about something new? You played this last year.
Come on, get your head out of your sacks.
Shh, we're trying to hear.
Well, I'm sick and tired of hearing your kid play the wrong notes. Where's my kid solo?
At least you can see your kid. Why is my kid stuck way in the back?
The conductor only plays his favorite.
My kid heard that solo.
You saying I did?
I just wanted to take a minute to thank you for all that you do officiating high school football.
What you do matters, and what you do is important for our student athletes.
Without you and what you do, it's just practice.
I know you've worked hard in your preparation this offseason, and now it's game time.
Go out there and call them like you see them.
Embrace the grind. And the biggest thing of all is to have fun.
Please stay safe, have a great season, and we'll all be watching.
High school sports fans, relive your favorite moments. Just click the shopping cart below the video player to get your digital copy today.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives, including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education. The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 180,000 participants here in Wisconsin who take part in high school sports.
The Division I Boys Swimming and Diving Championships have concluded, and to wrap up the team competition, here's Bill Brophy.
For the second straight year, the Middleton Cardinals are the Division I champions. They've compiled 273 points. Madison Memorial, their Big 8 conference foe, comes in second, 1 point better than Arrowhead. In that final event, Arrowhead finished second. Memorial, though, figured out a way to finish third. So Arrowhead only picked up 2 points in them, and Memorial ends up as the runner-up in the state meet ahead of Arrowhead, who was the runner-up a year ago. Middleton 273, Memorial 178, Arrowhead 177. Brookfield Central East finished fourth with 138. DC Everest with 136.5 was in fifth place. Sun Prairie East in sixth place with 132. Then it's Hudson with 126 to finish seventh. Franklin 120 finished eighth. Madison West with 119, and to complete the top 10, West Bend West East with 99. So everybody said Middleton would win, just like everybody told us McFarland was going to win last night. Yep. The favorites came through at crunch time. Sometimes it's tough to do what's expected of you, but they carried out an exciting meet. Individually, we saw repeat champions by Middleton in the 200 medley relay and the 400 free relay. Brookfield Central with a bit east with a bit of an upset. They dethroned Middleton in the 200 free relay. Individually, Abram Mueller, Madison West, repeated as the 100 breaststroke champ. Mueller also won the 100 butterfly. Andrew Hansen of Hudson claimed the 200 free. Sam Wolf of Middleton won the 200 in IM. David Mayer was a two-time winner. He took titles in the 50 and 100 free. Again, he's from DC Everest. Mueller with a big day. Carter Chewell with a bit of an upset. Beat Hansen, dethroned him as the 500 freestyle champ. And Mason Bruin of Franklin won the 100 backstroke. A good time was had by all. We had a full house here, and we had a lot of fun. Always good working with you, Jay. And Kevin Broughton, who wins Rookie of the Year, is our producer.
You got that right. And congratulations to Middleton's head coach, Wes Lagerhausen, for repeating as team champions. There you see the awards for the 400 free relay. We will continue the live stream and show you the award presentations for the top two teams, and of course the celebratory jump into the pool by the Middleton Cardinals. They know the routine. They're doing it for the second straight year. Along with the thanks that Broke just mentioned, I want to thank all of you for joining us. And for Bill Brophy, Jay Wilson, thanks for being with us for the 100th WIAA State Boys Swimming and Diving Championships from Waukesha South High School.
In second place, Arrowhead, Matthew Malcolm, Attica Fisher, Dean Amble, and Mateo Hauser. And in first place with a winning time of 3:04.50. The new state champions for the 400-yard freestyle relay, the team from Middleton, Jackson Estevez, Ben Butler Heiderscheid, Max Carter, and Sam Wolf. If I can have your attention, please. The WIAA Board of Control invites you to participate in the award ceremony of these two outstanding teams that have just completed their tournament competition. Making the presentation from the Board of Control, I'd like to introduce Paul Pedersen, President, Regis High School Board of Control President, Mike Humpke, Member, Board of Education, Dodgeville School District, Dennis Burr, Superintendent, Fall River, and Willie Chambers, Superintendent, Black Hawk High School. They are assisted by Tom Shafransky, the WIAA Assistant Director. Now, will the captains of Madison Memorial please come forward to receive their team medals? Captains of Madison Memorial. And will the coach of Madison Memorial, Paul Eckerly, please come forward to claim your trophy. Madison Memorial, second place, 2024 Wisconsin State Boys Swim Championship, Division I. And now, will the captains of Middleton please come forward to receive your team medals? Captains from Middleton, please come forward to receive your team medals. And now, will Coach Wes Lagerhausen of Middleton please come forward to receive the trophy. Middleton High School 2024 Wisconsin Boys State D1 Swim Champions. Congratulations, Middleton. Excuse me. Yeah, Middleton. Congratulations, Middleton.